Hey guys, Liquid here, and welcome back to Let's Play Spider-Man 3 for the GBA. Where we last left off, we had just gone up against the Mad Bomber, Carlisle himself, and by the very clever technique, you could say, I guess, of webbing his bombs before he threw them, we were able to get him to basically blow himself up, or something like I'm not sure how his story really ended. Like, I guess he got injured and taken to the police or something. Then JJJ and Spider-Man were at odds again and whatnot. So now we have court disorder. Let's see what the court disorder is all about. With Carlisle in custody, now on lead to deal with Electro causing chaos at that press conference. I think I hear someone in trouble. I'm curious because we had the option. It was like go after Carlisle or Kingpin or something like that. But now I wonder if it's like if you like I kind of assumed that we would just be doing one. The heck? I just heard someone die, but I don't know what that was all about. I guess that might have been an enemy. An enemy. You know, who cares about innocent until proven guilty or whatever. If you're an enemy of Spider-Man, automatically deserve to be burned to death. That's the real court disorder here. Well, that was complete lucky that I got that. Yeah, I kind of assumed that you would eventually do the other level as well. We might still do it at some point, but I was a bit surprised that we just went straight on to Electro. That's not what I wanted, buddy. Can I even? Oh, let's just stop that. Like if you could aim your web a little bit like you could in Spider-Man 2, that'd be a lot easier. Where are we? The thing about these levels is they can kind of look the same a lot of times. It's kind of cool. Like it's like we're like inside a like some sort of corridor with like a big window, so you actually see the city outside. Oh well, that's. I realize I'm probably going backwards, but I'm just kind of trying to trace my steps to backtrack my steps because let's just get my bearings or whatever. I can't imagine that like that whole this really can't. Oh, that's dead. I noticed that that fountain, that faucet on the left there didn't even have any water dripping down. So I'm not sure if we could even activate it if we wanted to. Okay, that was futile attempt of doing anything. I guess like one of these in the very beginning of the level is probably one of those guys that died. I guess we're doing something different this time because we're actually pretty cool. The heck? That was weird. Found a blue key, okay. These levels are so open, like we ended up doing some things in the wrong order the first time. And I say so open, you know, obviously that's a very very relative statement, you know, for the Game Boy Advance. Oh man, that's what a tease, you know, we get the black suit and then immediately get hit. Oh, that looked pretty cool, like when I just jumped on his head. It was this way. Was it? Let's get it. Because over here is where. Oh, because we somehow. Okay then. So that's just some power-ups. Oh, here we are. Hey, this meeting is for press only, so I'll have to see your credentials. Is that supposed to be Electro? What I'm looking at right now? I'm trying to like get my bearings on what I'm even looking at. Like I realized that Electro has had, you know, many different forms and incarnations. I've never seen what? I've never seen him looking like that. Like with like I know like there are quite like there's generally two different sort of types of Electro. Like, you know, there's the classic, you know, green costume with the yellow lightning mask Electro, and then there's the full body blue Electro. And this is kind of a weird thing where it's kind of leaning into the blue Electro, but he's got his hair slicked back or something. Like, it's very interesting. And again, it's the type of thing that, like, Electro here, I'm pretty sure, doesn't appear in the other versions of the game. I can't remember. He might have been in the PS. I don't think he was in the PS2 version. I feel like I would have remembered. But so that, like the fact that they basically had to, like, I guess, render, well, because this looks to be almost as if it's like a cutscene from a better version of the game, rendered down to GBA level. So it's like, did they actually like go and make a cutscene and then take a screenshot, or did they somehow just make a single image? Like, I'm very curious about that type of thing. If you want me to leave, Spider-Man, all you have to do is ask. But before I go, how about I just eliminate you now so you don't bother me later? I'm sorry, but now I really do have to leave. I'll just take the assistant DA along with me to keep me company. So long, Spider-Man. So that's what that was. That was I was wondering what the heck that blue thing. I guess now I can kind of, now that he said it, I kind of see it. But it's I guess that black thing is his arm. Like, I guess it's like, I'm not sure if he's wearing a glove or he's got like a metal hand. And that blue thing is I guess that's the passed out assistant DA. What does he want the assistant DA with? You think? Have you thought ahead, Electro? Oh. I was about to just go back down, but danger calls. Well, this one wasn't even at, but this one here is not even timed or whatever, so we could just let this lady stay here for a while. Not sure. Oh, here we are. What are these fans even like? I guess, like, you know, I guess, you know, IRL, you know, these buildings would have ceiling fans, but do they really have to be spinning at that velocity at all times? I remember when I was I think like in 4th grade, 5th grade, we need a here we go. I think that was it. Time to find Sparky. I was in 4th or 5th grade. I had a babysitter, and I remember like I was like the last day of school. I think I would go while my folks were at work or whatever. I had to go to the babysitter's house. I think on the last day of school, the babysitter like had her like her cousins over or something, and one of the cousins was like maybe like a 17-year-old fella or something, like it was sort of thing where like at the time I know he seemed really old, but now I realize he's probably maybe like 17 or something like that. And I remember, I don't know, like he was trying to explain something to me. I can't remember like how the exact conversation went, but oh, that's kind of cool. He just instant black suit, and he ended up like sticking his fingers up and like letting the ceiling fan hit his fingers or whatever. Like I'm not sure what he was trying to prove. Like I think he was saying something. I remember being kind of scared of it. Like I was afraid it was going to trigger him to like into some sort of like feat of rage. Because I remember like he said something like he said something that he was talking about how he had anger issues or something. And like I remember like him sticking his finger in the ceiling fan, just expecting at some point like he was just going to like Hulk out or something. Follow that limo. Oh, here's the Kingpin. Lost him. This is Spider-Man speaking. I messed it up. Lost him. Wait, getting into that limo. That's the Kingpin. He must have hired Electro to kidnap the assistant DA, which means he probably knows where they both are. There's Kingpin's limo. So I'm just kind of curious as like if we did Electro first. Like, did we really even have a choice? Because it's like... I'm curious if we actually had a choice, because like, I do remember Spider-Man even saying something like bombs come first, or something like that. Like, I wonder if it was just like a weird illusion of choice. There's Kingpin's limo. Let's go. That's one fast limo. Do we actually have to keep up with it, or can we just kind of cruise? Well, sorry about that, buddy. Hey, you random man standing on a rooftop minding your own business. You're now dead in the name of Spider-Man. I'm pretty sure. I feel like that voice is from Ultimate Spider-Man. That's kind of funny. I could be wrong though. It just sounds a lot like it. So speaking of which, I would like to also LP the Nintendo. I think there might be a GBA version of Ultimate Spider-Man as well, but the Nintendo DS version is the one that kind of interests me the most. Other than the console version, of course. I'm just not entirely sure how I would go about recording it. Like, last time I tried to kind of mess around with it with an emulator, I think like there are a lot of sound glitches. Like it's very hard to get sound working at all and stuff like that. But I would like to see if I could get something going with it at some point. Man, I'm confused. Like I thought that was I thought this line here was a ceiling, but it's not. That limo is probably miles away from us now. Is it a pull stick? Oh! Let's try just to dodge that. There's your helicopter. That's dangerous. This every time we pass one of these ambulance, I'm not sure what this is. It's supposed to be an ambulance or something. Like it looks kind of like busted down. Hello, sir. Let's try to stay on the roof for like as high as we can, because I really don't want to. Oh, I want to avoid any traffic. So I don't actually, so I don't get destroyed by the, or so I don't lose my black suit. Oh, speak of the devil. Seriously, like, this is the thing that we just keep seeing the same amulet. Like, are we actually making progress? Oh, there we go. Okay. I can't let Kingpin get away. I have to stay on his limo. Nice limo you got here. Oh. This is pretty cool. Like some nice, some nice depth for a GBA game. The GBA, honestly, like is one of the. It really is kind of a very underrated, like a underestimated console. Like it could do some real crazy things. Like I think it's one of the driver games, like on GBA. Like there's like a driver game that's actually like fully 3D. It's kind of amazing. Like I've not really, I don't think I've actually like straight up played it before, but like, so I'm not sure like if it's actually fun, but from a technical standpoint, it's amazing. Are they like jumping on? Like these fellas, like these Kingpin have like does he fund a school that teaches people how to like do martial arts or something? Like, how are these people able to do such things? Kingpin's mansion. Normally I don't break and enter. Normally I don't do the break and enter thing, but in the case of Wilson Fisk, who probably hired Electro to kidnap the assistant DA, I think I'll make a big fat exception. I need to web all the surveillance cameras so I can sneak into Kingpin's office. Oh, so that's some nice paintings. I wonder how the writing for this game goes. Like when do they have like a dedicated writer, like somebody who was hired just to do the writing, or like was it like a programmer, like maybe like the guy that did like who drew the art, or like the programming would also like write some lines of dialogue. We need to web all the security cameras, but we're also making a giant commotion. And I'm pretty sure people are aware of our existence here. Oh, that was a nice miss. Found a red key. Oh, the red key triggered us to go black suit. Oh. There you go. Nice dolphin mermaid painting. Oh, I didn't realize there was a wall there. Oh, but we can just go around. And now we're getting to a bit. The levels are getting a little bit confusing because the blue key. Oh. So I'm guessing that maybe it was a lot more linear than it seemed because it felt like we just went like on a jillion different branching paths. I guess like it would all would have. Oh no. I guess it all led back to the same place eventually. The heck? Okay. This fellow loves his mermaid paintings. And I haven't gotten all the security cameras. Yeah, you stay behind that bookshelf, buddy. Oh, so it seems that we have missed an area. Oh, that was okay. I saw that one coming. We've missed an area somewhere. And I have no idea where it could be. I really don't want to have to like... Oh, there we go. Oh wow, that was pretty easy. So far so good. I'll need to web the other cameras, then find Kingpin's office. Other cameras, eh? I'm guessing it's another 5 cameras. At least these aren't timed or whatever. I'm not entirely sure what being caught did. Like we got some red text that said like, "Go get him, boys," but it. Oh, does it actually? Is there actually a consequence? Like maybe like summoned? I'm not really sure what the consequences were. Oh. Not really sure what. I think this is the beginning of the. It's probably the beginning of the level, isn't it? Maybe. Let's attack this camera from this side. Oh! Oh man, I've been messing up a lot. Now, where could you be? Oh man, people are... They don't stop. And yeah, here we have the last camera. Okay. I guess it was all in the purpose of just opening that door, I guess. Make sure we're not missing anything. Oh, Mr. Kingpin, what a nice big man you are. Next time we'll perhaps face off with the mighty Wilson Fisk himself. Stay tuned, boys and girls. Till next time. Look it out.
Oh.
Yeah.